Hi
Think of this
guys,
green thing as a
welcome back to
stationary
Learning
point.
with Abdul.
From this
So
point,
guys,
say
today
you're
I'm going
running
to
towards the
share
right
you
at a speed of
my
10 kilometers per
science
hour.
work, guys.
This point is stationary
It's
and you're
about
running
guys
towards the right at some speed.
graphs, guys.
How far from this
Guys,
point
as
will
I
you
said,
be after 1
stationary
hour?
means not moving,
I'm
guys.
asking you a simple
So
question.
there is a
This point is
picture which is
stationary
not moving,
and
guys.
you're running towards the right at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. Where will you be after 1 hour? You will be somewhere here, 10 kilometers away from the starting point. When it comes to speed, this is the concept we are used to. We relate our position to a stationary point. Here, every hour, we will keep moving 10 kilometers further away from this point. And that's why we say that the speed is 10 kilometers per hour relative to this stationary object. But let's think of another situation. Take this stationary point. From this point, A travels at the speed of 5 kilometers per hour to the right, and B travels in the
So
same
guys, it's gonna be
direction
5
at the speed of 10
kilometers.
kilometers per hour.
10
Both
minus
leave the
5
starting
is
point at the
5
same time.
kilometers. So guys, it's gonna
Now
be
I
5
ask you another
kilometers
question.
because guys,
What is the speed of B
the
relative
other
to
one
A?
is not moving and
You are not asked for the speed
this
of
one
B
is just
relative to the stationary
time.
point.
So guys, it's close.
You are
so
asked for
it's
the
5.
speed of B relative to A. Let's zoom out to make some space here. To know the relative speed,
So guys, it's
let's
5
look at their positions
kilometers.
after 1 hour. Don't
After
forget,
1 hour,
they
yeah.
leave at the same time. So A will be somewhere here, 5 kilometers away from the starting point. That's because
Yeah,
A
guys.
travels at 5 kilometers per hour. And as B travels at 10 kilometers per hour, it will be somewhere here, 10 kilometers away from the starting point. Now I had asked you the speed of B relative to A. So we have to find the distance between A and B after the first hour. If this distance is 10 and this one is 5, the distance in between will be 5 kilometers. What
Yeah.
does this tell us? It tells us that the distance between them has increased by 5 kilometers after 1 hour. If they travel for 1 more hour, the distance between them will increase by 5 more kilometers. It will be 10 kilometers. So we say that the speed of B relative to A is 5 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, guys, 5
The
kilometers
gap
per
between
hour.
them increases by 5 kilometers every hour.
As I said, guys.
And how did we get this 5? It is the difference of the speeds of B and A. It is 10 minus 5 kilometers per hour. If two
Yeah,
bodies
guys, 10
leave at the
minus
same
5
time and are
kilometers,
traveling in
as
the
I
same
said, guys.
direction, then the relative speed will be the difference of their individual speeds. To understand the first case, imagine you're seated on the back seat of a car and you see the stationary object. When you start moving at 10 kilometers per hour,
Guys,
you
stationary
see that the
means not
distance between
moving.
you and that
So
object
guys,
is increasing.
they see a stationary
And
object
to
which is
understand the second case, imagine
a
you're in the
store
back
which
seat of
is
the
not
car
moving,
and there
guys.
is a car right next to
So
you.
they walk 10
Now both start moving
kilometers.
at the same time. You move at 10 kilometers per hour and the other car moves at 5 kilometers per hour. The distance between your car and the other one is increasing, yes, but at a slower rate as compared to the previous case. And that is why the relative speed is lower in the second case. You are moving away from a car at a slower rate as compared to the rate at which you are moving away from the stationary object. But what if the two cars are moving in the opposite directions? Let's see. This is the green stationary point. Car A moves towards the left at the speed of 5 kilometers per hour. And car B moves towards the right at the speed of 10 kilometers per hour. And both cars leave at the same time. What will be the relative speed here? Where will the cars be after 1 hour? Let this be
Yeah,
the
guys.
starting point. The speeds
So
are
guys,
5
this
and
one
10
is gonna be
kilometers per hour.
15.
So car A will be somewhere here,
Yes,
5 kilometers away from
Yeah,
the
guys,
starting
15
point.
plus.
And B will be
I
here,
mean, 10
10
plus
kilometers
5 is
away from the
equals
starting
15.
point. What is the distance between them
So
after
guys,
1
this
hour?
one is 15.
It's 15
And the
kilometers.
other one is
The
yeah, guys,
distance
15.
between them increases at the rate of
kilometers.
15 kilometers per hour. That's the relative speed. Every hour,
In the
the
left
distance
one, guys,
between
we
them will
minus 10. In
increase
the
by
right one,
15
we're gonna
kilometers.
plus.
But there is another case of cars moving in
plus.
opposite directions. Assume that cars A and B are 40 kilometers apart. Car A moves towards right at the speed of 5 kilometers per hour and car B moves left at the speed of 10 kilometers per hour. They are moving towards each other, but it's still opposite directions. What is the relative speed here? What do you think?
So guys, I think it's gonna be
To know the
15.
answer, let's see their positions after 1 hour. This is
15,
the
guys.
original distance, which is 40 kilometers. After
15
1 hour,
kilometers per
car A
hour.
will be here 5 kilometers away from this
Yeah,
point.
guys.
And
And the
car
other
B
one is
will
gonna be
here
10
10
kilometers.
kilometers away from this point.
Alright. So it's
What
gonna be
happened
15.
here? An hour ago, the distance between A and B was 40 kilometers. What's the distance between them now? The total is 40 minus 5 minus 10 will give us 25 kilometers. It was 40 initially and is 25 after 1 hour. The distance between them reduced by 15 kilometers.
Yeah, guys.
40
15,
minus
guys.
25 is 15 kilometers.
Yeah, guys, it's
And
15
that is why the
kilometers. I
relative
said,
speed
guys,
here will
because you
also
have
be
to just.
15 kilometers per hour. How do we get this 15?
Yeah, guys. How?
It is the sum of the individual speeds. 10 plus 5 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, guys. 10
So
plus
if two
5
things
is
start
equal
at the same time
15
and move in the
kilometers,
same
and the left one,
direction,
guys, we did
the
10
relative
minus
speed
5,
will be the
which is
difference
5
of the
kilometers,
individual
guys.
speeds. And if they start at the same time and move in the opposite directions, the relative speed will be the sum of the individual speeds. In the next few sessions, we will look at examples based on the
Yeah,
concept of
so-
relative speed.
Yeah, guys. We're gonna just go. So yeah, guys. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye, guys.